Remember Nokia? The phone brand your parents used, the one that never broke, whose battery lasted for days and whose ringtone still lives in your head? Well, they're back. And if industry insiders are right, Nokia could actually replace the iPhone by 2029. Yes, Apple's biggest threat might not be Samsung or Google. It might be the legend we all thought was gone forever. Nokia. Let me explain why the world is whispering about a Nokia comeback so strong. It could shake Silicon Valley to its core. Right now, people are tired. Tired of rising prices, tired of phones costing as much as rent, tired of being locked into brands that update faster than our bank accounts recover. iPhones today can cost over $1,500, almost 2 months' salary for millions globally. And here's the silent fear in every young adult's head. What if tech becomes a luxury only the rich can afford? Gen Z and young workers, ages 20 to 30, are facing inflation, college debt, job uncertainty, no savings, constant upgrade pressure, social media comparison stress, and when your phone breaks, you don't just lose a gadget. You lose access to banking apps, job interviews, identity, communication. Phones are now life tools, not toys. And in this unstable world, one thought is growing. Maybe we don't need luxury tech. Maybe we need reliable tech. Apple is legendary, but the storm clouds are forming. Batteries dying faster, repairs costing a fortune. Accessories sold separately, constant charging anxiety software slowing older phones' ecosystem lock-in. Once you're in, you're trapped, and most importantly, a feeling that Apple stopped innovating. Consumers are starting to whisper, are we paying for tech or just the logo? A generation raised on iPhones is beginning to rebel. Nokia has been quietly rebuilding its mobile division, investing in 5G and network tech, partnering with mobile OS platforms, reinventing its brand for the future. And here's what people forget: Nokia never died. It evolved. Nokia now supplies 5G towers, network infrastructure, telecom innovations across Europe and Asia. They've been building the roads of the future internet, not just the cars. And now, they want the car again. So instead, they're targeting what people crave today: durability, phones that don't break, fair prices, not luxury. Tax gadgets, long battery life, not 3 chargers a day. Repairability, sustainability mindset, privacy, no data selling fears, physical keyboards and sturdy builds returning. AI without surveillance paranoia. Phones designed for practical living, not flexing. While Apple sells a lifestyle, Nokia might sell freedom from financial and digital stress. In an era where everyone feels exploited by big tech, the comeback kid who never betrayed consumers hits different. Ironically, the generation known for iPhones is craving retro comfort. Gen Z and young millennials love flip phones vintage. Aesthetics, minimalism, escaping screen addiction, real life. Focus, they're saying, I don't want to be online 24/7, I want peace. Nokia represents that peace. Simplicity, stability, mental health over notification addiction. And what happens when nostalgia meets frustration? A movement. If Nokia launches phones that are affordable, tough, private, stylish, retro meets modern, repairable battery, King's AI smart, not AI creepy, and they hit the market during global economic stress, people will switch, not because Nokia is fancy, but because reality is hitting hard. We don't need the most expensive tech. We need tech we can trust. Nobody believed BlackBerry would fall. Nobody believed Nokia would fall. Nobody believes Apple could fall, but technology obeys no king forever. If society moves from luxury tech to smart survival tech, the throne shifts. And guess who's positioned perfectly for that future? The company that once connected the world without breaking our wallets. In a world afraid of economic collapse, tech surveillance, and hyper-luxury inflation, a simple, reliable, long-lasting phone may be the most revolutionary product of our time. Will Nokia replace the iPhone by 2029? Nobody knows. But one thing is clear. The world that created Apple isn't the world we live in anymore. And the brand we left behind might be the one we run back to. Fade to black. Subscribe if you believe the comeback era is real.